democratic. But as a tidbit, that last one, if any of you guys are fans of the band Muse, the whole poem is based off of their work. So, alright, first one. Purple. Poems should rhyme and keep perfect time. Poems should be witty. If not, I have no pity. Poems should paint a picture, even if on a topic as bland as a life picture. But most importantly, they're not about conformity. Purple. This next poem is a reference to being told you have a lot of potential, you can go a lot of places, a lot of people think you can do good in the world, but you're fucking up your life because you live in Alabasta. It mainly references the medication that's prescribed for ADHD, which I think you guys know is medicated. Not very good. 3 drops of blue, and I'm sober enough for you. Trees for me, and through the smoke you will see that not everything that glitters is gold. And sometimes you must fold, do what you're told, and eventually you are old. Tell yourself you're free, floating above that sober sea. Tell yourself you can escape, that your mind won't change shape. Tell yourself it's all fun and game, that while in your own world, this one will remain the same. That you can, that what you spend, you can reclaim, and at the end of this, you'll still be sane. Forget what they once said. Forget that your childhood is dead. Forget what you swore. Forget that there was and always is an open door. Take what you will, swallow those 3 pills, and do it for control and not for thrills. But still, journey up and down those hills. Ignore their burn. Disregard their concern. There's reality to spurn, a loose screw to turn. There's concepts to contemplate, mind to irrigate. There's blockages that irritate. Obviously, the answer is, again, open that gate. And even when the waters rise to a flood, know that it's only in your blood, not your head. Sit in bed, writing poetry about potency, personality, power. And when the hand of God has struck the hour, what do you have to show? Simple words on simpler paper. An atheist's prayer. High hopes, doped up dreams, forgotten sayings are meaningless things. Tweaked out thoughts, rolling rationalizations, hallucinations, or simply my conceptualizations. Hot coals burn ideas into my mind, and where I was before I cannot find. Paranoid of the things I see out of the corner of my eye. Something new I always seem ready to try. Perhaps a return to the old is what's needed. Or is it too late? My destruction have I seeded? Blameless games are boring, and to countless chemicals my mind I've been whoring. For far too long I need moans and coring. Then I realize the voices in my head are finally snoring. Because when I'm soberly self-contemplating, when I remember my past and I'm self-consummating, I remember that the sea was never Pacific, and my life has always been something more terrifying than terrific. These realizations are complicating this inquiry of my element. Do I really take these pills for concentrating, a deficit having detriment? Or do I take them for internal arbitrating, or for personal dominating? Even on it, my success is oscillating. To where is this wave propagating? If they ever knew I took it for personal painting, would beauty and genius outshine the confiscated? Am I just compensating for being different all these years? For the playground of tears, the isolation of fears, the years of rejection by my peers. All these nightmares still ringing in my ears, drowned out by fear, shots, and mixes of fun. Self-destruction outside the black hole sun. If life was a joke, I'd be the fun. And if life was a mystery book, I'd have the gun. To shoot myself in the face, not the fucking foot. And is life a failure? Where is it put? To the back of my mind, where only drugs can put. Well, where does that put me? Well loved by everyone but himself, going down the wrong path. Everyone sees it, but a mistake is always blind to itself. Perhaps it's the conscious wanting to punish the persona for what its voices said it did, even if these were lies told by people who had already slid into badness, that wilderness of pain, of a kid with a father who was obviously insane. But on this boy, how much would you bid, that down the misty mountaintop he has not already slid, that success and not drugged out death are his fate, that he will overcome the self-hatred and dilated ghost rate. Before reaching the pearly gates, the odds seem slim, if you ask me. I ask questions with only echoes for answers. Around my mind, they evade like beautiful dancers, choreographed by a man in the sky and a man in my mind. And to the original question I now find reason floating among the answers. Because my insecurities, not too long ago, used to grow like cancers. And this recent binge is my chemotherapy in full remission and physical psychotherapy. Or is it aversion, substantial substance using delusion, and not clarity? There are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. But it makes me wonder if either ends well. To be delusionally paranoid about being crazy, or chemically induced into a spell, recklessly picking up from peddlers, often prescribed to Blue Daisy. No one can tell exactly where they'll be at the final stretch of their journey, but when I look west, I still see purple. And I'm not sure that what makes it glitter is gold, but it's getting late, the paths are closing, or so I've been told. But with my mind and my will, I can get to where I came from. If I take each step on the stairway and do not succumb, I see the advice and the signs, and dream of a place where blue and gold still shines. But I want to be sure of the room in Azure, because you know two books have two endings. Because you know no book has two endings. Part 2, Ascension from Heaven. This is a total Led Zeppelin preface. There's a boy who dreams of David who will grow old, with happiness measured in both love and gold. Step by step, he ascends to heaven. The bread on his back is still unleavened. But the red and orange bird skies home where the warm light still goes. And with the sunset, the houses of the holy, one by one for him, will all close. So he's been told. He sees the signs of where to go, his triumph, described in his triumph and his defeat. But he wants the final words he rhymes to be complete. Because you know, poems sometimes have two meanings. In a house among the hills, he silently sings his weakness and leanings. Sometimes our judgments are simply misgivings. And it makes me think, what makes men ascend the stairway to their last breath? And it makes me wonder, is each step like our dreams to be different from everyone else's until death? He stares out to the sunset west, and a feeling forms in his chest, crying for change and leaving, wanting to conceive in himself a man worth believing. Through smoke and smell of burnt trees, it's these dreams which he sees. As the sun sets, the velvet darkness envelops. Step by step, he must still climb and develop. Without the sun to illumine the stairway, he has only a small lantern to not lead him astray. Flickering shadows upon treacherous stone steps. Every mistake invites him to garden depths. As the voices of those who stand watching warn wasted time and his choices of the wicked and the folly. It makes me ask, who climbs such a steep step? And who makes me really wonder what hubris necessitates this wrath? But there are whispered words who fly upon the wind like birds that change will come soon. And if we all find the same tune residing in our souls, the melody will renew and fill the holes. That harmony will lead us to reason and bring upon a brighter season. So a new day will dawn for the man who pursues on, and the stoic chorus will ignite laughter. If doubt rustles through your mind, don't be alarmed now. Still the journey undefined. Look inside yourself and remind yourself that if your head gets to you with darkness or fear, hold your lantern high and keep your dreams near. Yes, there are two paths you can go on, but remember, there's still time to change things with every new dawn.